Who dey your mind? Who you dey vote for?
I know people where God go vote, not be me. God is the only person that has power. Because he can choose people to be people.
But now people will go polling units, go press and go use card.
I know. If people
You don't know what you are asking. They don't pray for it. They work at it. You know what I'm saying? Prayer will help you to understand the work you have to do. But it won't be equal to the work. Does it make sense? I know most of us.
Who I will vote for? Nah, it's heaven and earth.
That person.
Heaven and earth.
You don't get PVC, bros.
I get. I've been leader self. I get. But I'm scared of what my leaders are doing. They are playing the politics I don't understand. The politics.
Now see, you don't do anything to fall. Just release yourself. You only do something to rise.
I have been casting my vote since this one will not be different. They will still maneuver what they are doing. Even this one, I will not vote. Thank you. I don't choose anybody.
Okay, you are not choosing anybody. All right.
It's not just about wishing it to happen. It's about working at it.
So, Tinubu, who you dey vote for, Mama?
all this governor them, say, all this governor, say sometimes we don't know the one where we go trust. But anything where we they do not to pray for God. Say, God, direct us to the real governor and president.
Mama, God don't give you people now. God don't give you P2B. God don't give you Tinubu. He don't give you Kwankwa. So who dey your mind? Who you dey vote for?
I know people where God go vote, not be me. God is the only person that has power. Because he can choose people to be people.
But now people will go polling units, go press and go use card.
I know if people to be disappoint us, he put Tinubu if he disappoint. But God is the only person that will use a man and send us the helper from him.
Well, can you send a child to school who passes exam only on prayer? So when the child fails, what do? Sit up and study. Do you say stand up and pray? You can't become a leader in your class by prayers. There is more to it.
I have heard a lot of opinion polls that said some of them are old, too old. But old age to me, it doesn't matter. If you are still strong and you have something to offer, old age doesn't really matter. What matters is what you can offer to your people.
To ask you now, like, who are you voting for?
Well, I will not really tell you whom I'm going to vote for. It's my own personal decision to vote for whomever I wish to vote. But what I'm assuring you is that I will make sure I vote for the best candidate. Yes.
Now see, we also think, like I would say, you don't pray into leadership. Africa is a praying nation. I mean, I agree with that. Our cultural background makes us a praying people. The worshippers of idols pray. Now, the largest two religions in Africa is Islam and Christianity. Prayer. But can you send a child to school who passes exam only on prayer? So when the child fails, what do? Sit up and study. Do you say stand up and pray? You can't become a leader in your class by prayers. There is more to it. Prayer will help you to understand the work you have to do. But it won't be equal to the work. Does it make sense? I know most of us were strong people in the faith in school. But do we read or not? Don't you read? So there is no way to pray yourself into leadership. You know, one woman came to Jesus in Matthew 20 and was asking, I pray that one of my sons will stand by your right and the other one by your left, all the other children can sit anywhere else. And he said, you don't know what you are asking. They don't pray for it. They work at it. You know what I'm saying? They don't pray for it. They work at it. I told my son here when he called me this morning, he said, oh, I've not heard your voice today. I said, yes, but you know I've been working. He said, I know. Because they know I must work. You know, no matter how late it is, 3:30 in the morning I was up to start setting the day up and getting myself together. And that's it. It's not just about wishing it to happen, it's about working at it. Now, Jesus also told a story. He said, I've come to set fire on the earth to give the world a new face. He said, and how am I straightened or stretched until it be accomplished? Luke 12, 49 and 50. So there's a stretching that makes a star. You stretch to make it. We used to have one great Nigerian in NBA, the National Basketball Association. Yes. And this young man had a challenge in one of the seasons that was becoming very obvious. And he couldn't get the basket at a particular range, so the opponents knew. So they keep him always off. And so he was losing ground and was going to fall out of the stuff. But he got a coach, and a coach put him on a particular kind of treatment of 500 throws per day. How many? For 6 months. You too, try it. 500 throws per day. By the next season, he has broken the barrier and his star shot up. Now see, you don't do anything to fall. Just release yourself. You only do something to rise. Now see, we have a place in London. You can't access that floor without a key, but you can come down without it. So I told them, you don't do anything to come down. Just down, and you are down. Do you need to do anything to fail in school? Just do nothing. Go to class, watch them. Don't check the timetable. They say it's time for exam, just go. And then you get there and say, which subject are we writing today? You don't need to do anything to fail. You see, most times religious people don't do anything. They only wish they succeed. They just wish that they succeed. They say Billy Graham, very lucky. Kenneth Hagin, super lucky. All those fellows are so lucky. You know, because they live in America. It's not like us who live in Africa. Africa, what can we do here? That's why you see Africans who go through the desert and they die in their numbers to cross to Europe. They die on the high sea from Dakar. In their numbers. Because they don't want to take responsibility to redefine their own place. I think we are here this morning to give a new definition to Africa.
He knows what's up.
You know what's up?
Yes, and he's an educated man.
Yes.
He knows how to put things
In order.
Yes. But all those old men who does not go to school, who does not even near primary school.
Who are those old men, Mama?
Don't mention. Don't mention.
I can mention
No,
it.
don't.
I can. I can.
Don't.
Even as I see Buhari, Buhari did not go to school. Buhari is not a graduate. Everybody knows that. It's not what you can hide. And his own, with his age, he will do the way his age is.
So this is the main man for Nigeria now, P2B.
To me,
Yeah.
to me,
All
not
right.
to Nigeria, because there are some people who don't want to live. Understand? And do you know another reason why I want him? Another reason why I want him is this. This man is not. You people said that we are not one Nigeria.
Man, hold on. Let me bring my.